So what is the Manchester United identity?
Like Nemanja said, play forward, think forward, play forward, pass forward, forward runs. Speed, yeah, exactly. I can always remember Sir Alex Ferguson brought me in his office at one point to discuss when there were some changes and I was sort of, promoted to first team coach, and he said, I just want to sort of, run this by you, he said, so we're all on the same sheet, and he scribbled a few things on a flip chart, but the final page was the most important one. He said, when I see United attack, this is what I want to see. I want to see them attack with speed, power, penetration and unpredictability. And I want you to put that in that team every single day. Those were the things. And that's what you saw. Speed of play, fantastic. And it doesn't matter, 70 minutes on the clock, 80 minutes on the clock. We never panicked. You scored against Sunderland in the extra time. You know what I mean? But that was a belief. But it wasn't, nobody panicked. You still kept the composure. You still made sure that the quality was there. There's plenty of examples of it. People say United is always lucky. They score always in the extra time, or Fergie time, so to speak. It wasn't luck. It was part of, when we get to this, then we do that.
Yeah. Just also, Nemanja, you said a minute ago that obviously you've been in at Carrington at the training ground and seen Uli and what have you. Did you ever go in at Carrington when Mourinho was there, for example?
I was once.
Yeah.
I was once when there was Mourinho there. I did something for the club, but
yeah.
I have to say something about the manager. Obviously, we had some big managers in our clubs after Sir Alex Ferguson left. David Moyes, then Louis van Gaal. So he was the manager in Spain, Holland, Germany, and he won the title in all these countries. So clearly he will come to the club with his kind of philosophy. So because behind him he has 20 or something years of success. So he didn't want to change to adapt to United's way of playing, and he never did in his career. The same with Mourinho. So when we got to this match, I didn't expect that they will play traditional Man United way. But when they didn't win the trophy, they didn't have anything to club to let them to stay longer. Because I think what the fans expected is to play forward, create chances, enjoying watching football. I don't think that in recent games, especially against under Mourinho, they enjoyed. And I don't think Jose as well enjoyed, I have to say, because it was really difficult time for the club.
I think the biggest thing that Sir Alex Ferguson I always found was that freedom. That was in that word unpredictability. Yes, there were certain things, how we wanted to play. Are we going to press high? Are we going to drop in midfield, hit them in the whatever? Players knew what was happening. But going forward, there were those parameters, and you had players with, unbelievable players like Scholes and Giggs and Michael Carrick, and then on front you had Ronaldo and with a pace and Nani and Rooney. You know what I mean? Jesus, hey, go and enjoy yourselves. That was the last thing he would always say going out the dressing room. Come on, go and enjoy yourselves. And if you stifle players, and that is a little bit the thing that has sort of happened when you keep players back. No, don't do this, and it becomes more pragmatic and calculated. And that was basically totally different from what United always was under Sir Alex Ferguson.
Yeah. Well, you said it earlier that Sir Alex wanted the team to entertain the fans, and I think that was the most noticeable thing from an outsider's view, that after Sir Alex left, the entertainment level gradually fell away, whether it was under David Moyes, Van Gaal or Mourinho. It was lacking entertainment.
I mean, what I found, and probably Nemanja knows in terms of part of those training sessions, was what Nemanja is that speed of play. Yeah. We did loads of possessions, conditions game, with one-touch football or two touches, making sure, breaking lines, playing through. And Sir Alex Ferguson always used to say to me, he says, listen, Rene, always remember what you do in training will manifest itself in a game. And as soon as you don't do that anymore, you don't practice it anymore, it disappears. Players start to take touches they don't need. The game becomes slow, it becomes laboured, it becomes easier for the opposition to get in behind the ball. And then suddenly you have a problem, And then people ask, how is that possible? How is it possible? But it actually starts on the training pitch.
Yeah. Well, you have to train, certainly for a large percentage or a good percentage of the time, how you want to play.
Yeah, 100%.
100%. Back to you, girls.
We're enjoying listening to this conversation. Exactly. It's very insightful.